Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, April 15th. I'm just waiting for Denise. She was supposed to meet me at my house, and she's running late, so I thought I'd walk over here. But we do have a birthday today. Today is Lamar Jones's birthday. Lamar, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lamar. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Linda, who is Susie Buey's mother. Today's Linda's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, it's a little breezy. See, I got my winter coat on. I thought I put all my winter supplies away, but I live in Michigan, and like our weather forecaster says, just because it's spring, that means spring forward or spring back, according to the weather. So you never know. Because I think it's like 42 degrees or something like that right now. But such is life. I can survive. I've walked in colder. I prefer to walk in the cold anyhow, so that's not a here or there for me. Obviously we're at Denise's house. She's got a basketball net or hoop or whatever. Really don't have any plans for today. I don't have anything. So I was looking forward to going for my walk, staying on track, because tomorrow I get weighed. I'm just hoping to stay the same. I've been tracking, but I haven't been 100% on plan, but I feel so much better. So that's all that really matters. And then slept in this morning because Denise had some running to do this morning, so we didn't walk as early. So that worked out for the better. And then so I got to sleep in a little bit longer because I just can't get myself to go to bed earlier. I like staying up. I'm a night owl. And then other than that, I haven't even looked for a cartoon yet to put on the end to talk to you about, but I will find a cartoon to put on the end. I did like that one yesterday. None of the cats wanted to answer Curiosity, because that killed the cat. So, and I still, even though I don't go to the Weight Watchers group, I'm still part of the group that was part of my Weight Watchers group, and she always puts little posts on there, and that's why I put that, again, as a reminder. You know, the number on the scale doesn't reflect who I am. My personality reflects who I am. So I'm just going to go with that. And then just see if I can lose weight with this new attitude. Probably not, but I'm happier. So that's all that matters. I like the fact that I can still walk my 2 miles and it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't make me, it's not hard for me to do, and which maybe sometimes that means you should increase it if it's not hard, but like I said, I don't walk as an exercise, I walk as an enjoyment, and then the bonus points is the exercise that comes out of it. So that's all that really matters to me, is just getting my steps in. I had over 10,000 steps yesterday, so I got a lot of steps in yesterday. And then I had my Zoom call tonight with my family, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I talked to my cousin the other day on the phone, and it was so nice to say, see you on Thursday. Although it's not really like seeing you, but it's still seeing you. And other than that, she's taking a little bit longer than I thought. I should probably go see if she remembered I'm out here. I think she forgot. I really do think she forgot. But, if she shows up, I'll let you know. I gotta go check and see what's going on with her. I remembered my hat today.
Yeah, my hair looks terrible. Hang it up.
How come no Piper?
Because I'm just really annoyed.
She's not a good walker some days.
Missy, no, it's Missy. She's drove me crazy all morning, and I have not an ounce of patience for a dog. So,
and
Piper suffers for it.
And she's got a puppy.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're on our way. No Kylie, she's at school.
Yep.
Well, we're coming to the end of our walk.
My walk. I don't know if you're done.
No, I got another half mile.
Yeah. A mile and a half this week. I think that's good enough.
She's got plans for today.
Yeah, I gotta go do stuff.
We figured out what she did wrong with the puppy yesterday.
I thought that poor Piper, who I've been putting in the room with her on her bed, not in a crate. I don't crate once they're older. I thought I'm going to let her stay out in the house and not have to hear that all night long. Well, it's not even all night long. And I think that the puppy was missing her next to her.
Yeah.
So poor Piper's going to have to suffer along and get back in there tonight.
She's got to play the role of big sister.
Yes.
Big sisters have to.
Yeah.
When we were growing up, my mother never dressed Susie and I alike. We were 3 years apart. But
Mary
Susie
and
was
I.
a girly girl. I was never a girly girl, so I never had to really worry about it. Unless I told you, like on Sundays when you had to wear the dress. But Denise said, Mary.
She would dress us like we were twins. We were 2 years apart. It's like, hello, we are not twins.
If Denise opened up and she saw she got a red skirt and a white blouse, Mary would go.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
But then if Mary opened up a red skirt and a white blouse, she'd be, oh, we're going to dress alike because you loved it.
I did at the time, yes. If I had twins, I would have dressed them alike to a certain point, yes.
See, and if I had twins, I would have never dressed them alike.
I would have.
And if I ever had twins, I would always hope it was
I
a
did
boy and a
actually
girl.
when I had Brittany and Kylie for a little bit because, I didn't have Brittany that long. I did have them in matching dresses, if you'll remember.
She did.
I did.
Brittany was her foster child.
Yes.
That she got that close to adopting.
Yes.
We miss her. She's the
Yes.
same age as David. She's going to be 20 this year.
I know.
It's so hard to believe.
Anyway.
But
Okay.
God always has plans.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, well.
See you later.
She's got things to do.
Bye.
Places to go.
People to bug? I don't
People
know.
to see.
People to see, so.
She is related to me.
Uh-huh.
Well, just when I thought I could put my winter clothes away, I had to put my sweatshirt back on because it's a little chilly today. It's not only chilly, it's damp. I was reading some of my comments from people, and so many Weight Watcher studios are closing. I'm kind of curious if they're trying to get away from having in-person meetings and trying to strictly be online now. Kind of a dilemma. I'm just wondering if you're running into the same issues in your locality where you live, because I just find it very odd that all of a sudden they're closing all the studios. I can't think that they're losing money, but maybe they are. I don't know. One of the signs for me that this plan is really working that I'm taking now is just taking everything easy. Is I have learned enough from Weight Watchers to realize that even though I'm not tracking, I'm still trying to eat just when I'm hungry. And on more than one occasion today, I've wanted to have something to snack on. And before I went to get something to snack on, even though I'm not tracking completely, I'm still tracking on my phone. Not staying right with my 23 points. I am going a little bit over each day. But I found that I did have the logical sense to know you're not hungry, you're bored. That's why you wanted to eat something, because you're bored. And so I didn't snack. So I'm really proud of that accomplishment, because it's so easy when I'm not following a set plan like I was for the longest time, tracking all my meals, tracking all my points, being aware of everything I put in my mouth. I was kind of concerned that I was going to fall back to my old way of eating, which is to just eat whatever I want whenever I want. And I know I'm going to get back on the WW plan. I have no doubt. I really have no doubt, because I definitely want to get back to losing my weight and get into Wonderland. I definitely want to do all of those things. I just realized that maybe it's not so much me, but it's my body that's just not ready yet. And it's been an awakening experience for me to know within this last week or so that even though I'm not completely tracking and staying within my 23 points, I'm really realizing the signals of my old way of life, and I'm able to overcome them. Now, does that mean if I was to stay on this train of thought for the rest of my life that I wouldn't go back to my old way of eating? I hope not. But I would think after 4 years, I've learned some of the signals that are going to signal me to go off track. And today I had a lot of signals, a lot of signals telling me, let's go eat this or let's go eat that, because it does get boring tracking all the time. But it's worth it. It really is worth it. My stress level today was like way up here, because Jim has a hard time hearing. I'm not saying he's going deaf. I think he has like, his sister Bertie has this thing where if she's in a crowded room, like in a bar or a restaurant, I know, remember those days? A long time ago. But like, like in a crowded situation, she has a hard time hearing people because there's so much background distraction noises. And so I think that's what Jim has. But sometimes I think it's just a little bit of his hearing that he's losing. And you know what? We're getting old. Things like this are going to happen. I know that my eyesight's getting a little bit worse. I know that some things I have to back up the TV to hear again. I understand all that. But he is insisting that the TV in the living room there's something wrong with the sound. It sounds perfectly fine to me. It sounds perfectly fine. But we had to go. We have a TV in the TV room where I watch TV, and then we have a TV in our guest room, and then we have a TV in the basement there when the grandkids were over, they would go watch TV down the basement. We had to go from room to room so we could listen to all the different sounds on the TV, and they all sounded the same to me. They all sounded the same. They didn't sound any different, but Jim was insisting that the other 3 TVs were fine, but the TV, because he watches the TV in the living room, that's the one that's not working. So we have AT&T. So I called AT&T and had tech support and I had the nicest guy. I really had a very helpful man with us. He was hard to understand, I will give him that. We weren't understanding each other too well. But we overcame that. And we were on the phone for 50 minutes while he did all kinds of software updates on our box, from where he was in India. Because he even told me he was in India. We did all of these different things, got all of this stuff. So for the whole 50 minutes, we were doing this. And we finally get all done. And it sounds the same to me. It sounds exactly the same to me. And Jim said, you know what? I can hear that so much better. I think he solved our problem. Well, I'm happy with that because now, at least for a little while, I won't have to hear Jim complaining about he can't hear the TV. One of the main complaints he has is we have one channel, I think it's the Western channel, where he watches like all the old Westerns from like the 50s. And it's not a high definition channel, it's just like a regular channel. And they've told us in AT&T, we had Best Buy Geek Squad came out. Trust me, we've been through the whole gamut of trying to figure out why Jim can't hear the TV, other than going to the hearing doctor to figure out. But that's neither here nor there. And they all said the same thing, that the quality of the shows that were made in the 50s had a different sound to them because they didn't have the techniques that they have now to bring out a better quality of sound. And so therefore you have to turn them louder. We even called Christy, my daughter, and she turned on the channel and she had to do the exact same thing. But he's insisting that it's better now. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. But anyway, so with that being said, I guess I'm just trying to, in a nutshell, just say that I'm just so much happier. But I'll see tomorrow. Hopefully on the scale I'll at least stay the same. And if I have a gain, hopefully it's not more than a pound, like less than a pound. But I really don't think I don't really think I'm going to have a gain tomorrow. I really don't. I've been walking my 2 miles every day. I've been somewhat conscious of my food. I've not gone crazy. Like I said, I'm gone a little bit over my 23 points, which kind of scares me that I might have a small gain. But even with that, if I can just go for a month and not have more than a 2 or 3 pound gain until I get my mind back to wanting to lose weight, I think I'm okay with that. We'll see tomorrow. That'll be a whole nother story, won't it? But we'll see. So, got my Zoom call tonight, like I had mentioned earlier. Jim's at work right now to think of what I'm going to have for dinner. Haven't really planned that far ahead, but sorry about that. But it'll be something within my points. I know that. I think I've used so far today 15 points. So we'll see if I can get a dinner in under 8. Maybe not, but I don't care. I really just think I'm going to have a turkey sandwich because I'm not really that hungry. I'm listening to my body cues, and that's what I need to do, is listening to my body. Well, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, share it if you think somebody might like to see it. And let me know about your Weight Watchers. I'm just kind of curious. Is everybody's studios closing, or is it just here up in the north and the Midwest? I don't know. Anyway, talk to you guys tomorrow.